Words like sickening, repulsive, and jaw-dropping are being used to describe a new report into the office responsible for investigating abuse at personal care homes. The Auditor General found delayed investigations, incorrect conclusions, and cases where investigators were pressured to change their findings. The CBC's Bartley Kives joins us now live from our newsroom. Bartley, what exactly did the auditor find?
Well, the protection for persons in care office is part of Manitoba Health. The Auditor General found it's not protecting people. Tyson Sickening found a backlog of complaints, with some investigations taking 3 years to get going. He also found the office doesn't report its outcomes, and some of those outcomes were changed, so allegations didn't meet the definition of abuse. Now, those cases included care home residents being punched, slapped, kicked, and sexually assaulted. One case involved an elderly resident held down on a bed and threatened with death. One advocate for seniors says her jaw hit the ground when she read the report.
What we see here is serious police reported allegations of abuse, including sexual assaults, physical assaults, kicking, swearing, all being found as unfounded for abuse by this particular office. It is a staggering report, and one that this government better be taking very seriously.
So what about that? What is the government going to do about this?
Justice Minister Kelvin Gertson says the province is getting rid of the Protection Office and replacing it with an independent body that will report directly to the legislature.
What the report revealed, specifically as it relates to abuse of elderly, is sickening and repulsive.
Retired Judge William Burnell is in charge of setting up the new investigative body. Lawyer Kimberly Gilson will review previous investigations and could recommend charges. Manitoba's Liberal leader wants the province to go further and call a public inquiry.
There should be public hearings. This shouldn't be something that's done quietly. It shouldn't be private interviews. This is a catastrophe, and it's one that we've been warning about for years and years and years.
Gertson says he first heard about these problems with the Protection Office when he received a draft report from the Auditor General. Now, CBC News first reported about the investigative delays and the lack of transparency 4 years ago. That's when widower Hugh Davis went public about his fight to find out what happened to his wife, Sharon, who died at Fairview Personal Care Home in Brandon.
I want to hear that somebody is going to be held accountable for the lack of care that was given to my wife.
Now, the Auditor General released 2 other audits today. What did they say, Bartley?
Sickening looked at addictions treatment services and found many Manitobans can't get the treatment they need when they need it. This goes for medical detox, non-medical treatment, and addictions clinics. Advocates say Manitoba has to understand patients need more than 28 days of help in a treatment center.
There'll never be enough institutional space for the people that are out there because they're going to constantly relapse, and the demand is never going to decrease.
The final audit found problems with the efficiency of Manitoba's courts. Janet.
Thank you, Bartley. That's the CBC's Bartley Kives reporting live from our newsroom tonight.